Audio Jungle.
Welcome into the Wolanski Show, restoring yours truly, Jameson Wolanski. Today we are having some exciting guests, and we're also going to talk about the news. So, getting to the news, just kidding, that's boring and sad about today's world. But we have some exciting guests today. We are going to be talking about not only Greenville, but also Hillsborough. And we're going to talk about how we get people to stay here, because here is boring. But, ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce our honored guest. Well, guys, thanks for coming. First off, we got
Okay. Napoleon. Curtis.
Mariah.
Dylan.
how you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Great. What year are you guys in?
Well, I'm a senior. Also a senior.
Senior.
Junior.
Wow, you guys are old.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah. How's college going?
It's good. Having classes like the EXPF class we're taking is interesting. Getting to network and getting out there in the real world before actually graduating is interesting.
Yeah, I heard the teacher for that class is a little extra. That's what I heard. I don't know. What about you guys? What do you guys think about that?
What do we think, guys?
She can be extra. She's a lot of fun though.
A lot of fun.
You gotta admit that she's a lot of fun. She
Maybe that's a
knows how to
little
run
too
fun.
much. Maybe not fun. Maybe just a little But anyways, let's get to the point. So you guys are here because of all the research you guys have done for trying to get people to stay in Hillsborough and Greenville, but also finding more things to do around here that people don't already know. So can you guys talk about that for a little bit?
So, through this EXPF class, we were assigned project partners to kind of work with them, and both of them, Jesse Adams working with the City of Greenville and Sarah McConnell working with the City of Hillsborough, they had this passion project going on where they wanted to do some research, get some data, and kind of like want to know what the university students would need for like an extra incentive of staying after graduation, because people come here, take their 4 years or 3 years, graduate, and then leave. So international students or small town people or big city people, what does it take for them to stay around and stick around, maybe even one day create a family here?
Okay. All right. Curtis, what are your thoughts?
I thought the project was interesting, to say the least. I think getting paired up with two people you've never met in your life, project partners, and then, having a group of 4 other people that you don't know very well can have its troubles. But I think it was a really great experience to get to work with new people, learn new things. I believe the project partners were really helpful in helping us think in different ways when we got to meet with them for the first time. There were a lot of new interesting perspectives on the ways we could go about the project, regarding questions to ask within the survey, revising them, and updates through email throughout the week. Communication is difficult, and I think we worked well to make it work.
Do you guys believe that the survey was a success? You believe that you guys got enough information in order to figure out what to bring here?
For the most part, I think it was pretty much a success. We had projected before we actually sent out the survey that we would get maybe 100, 125 responses. Well, we came back with the results, we had 151. And that was nice to have all that extra data that we could put together and then finally figure out what we could do to help bring more people and keep people in Greenville and Hillsborough.
So what I've noticed too is how athletic, there's more athletes here. So can you guys kind of like talk about that and how you guys kind of like think about that information? Shout out to the 2021 conference champion football team, by the way. Yours truly was on that team. Yep. Cool. Can you guys talk about what maybe athletes would want around here?
Well, when it comes to athletes, yes, we have the population and of the universities very biased. inclined into like for athletes because of athletic recruitment is a huge thing for people to come to Greenville. It's either that or arts or music, and there's no more. So I would probably say for athletes, we need more options like food available after practice. The DC or like the dining commons, our cafeteria closes out too soon. Then the other options we have are like very limited. There's only fast food like options available at night. So having something open for us would be like way better and make our stay at Greenville, I guess, more enjoyable or a little bit more like time efficient, if you want to put it somehow, when it comes to like being in season. So that facilities are great. Facilities like are gonna be growing in the next couple of years. The football field is gonna be like turf now, and then the new facilities by the football field for the football team. And then I've heard rumors about like other projects that they want to do. And so all this stuff is gonna be great for athletes. It's gonna be even more attractive.
Now, do any of you personally have any suggestions that you would recommend right away for either food, entertainment, or just sheer like something to do? Do you guys have any preference after looking at the survey? Mariah, what do you think?
I think my personal opinion, and also something that I saw reflected in other people's answers in this survey, is that the big thing is food. I think Greenville and small town issues, Greenville specifically, I think we have a lot of repeat options. We have a lot of coffee shops. We have 2 Subways, 2 Casey's, like a lot of pizza options. Those are kind of our main things. So I think what students and people just in the town in general are looking for something that's different, something that we don't have, so that they don't have to travel to those bigger cities 30 to 45 minutes away to get those options that they don't have here. And I think also with shopping, that's something that's similar. Something here in Greenville specifically, it's a lot of antique shopping. So that doesn't really cater to the group of students, the age range that we were looking at. So those kinds of things I think could be added, and that could potentially help.
Wow, that was a really good answer. I like that one actually.
Thank you.
Well, guys, I appreciate your time, and I can't wait to see what the survey ends up helping with Greenville and Hillsborough. So thank you, and good luck. Well, so after hearing all that information, food is definitely the biggest idea / concept that needs to be brought here. Back to you, Logan.
Oh, thank you so much, Logan, for that introduction. And right now, people, with over 3.7 million people registered across the United States, I9 Sports is the nation's largest multi-sport provider focused on high-quality community-based kids sports. Their goal is to help the kids succeed in life through sports, and they do this by teaching and fomenting some of their sportsmanship values like teamwork, humility, respect, and more, in order to help these kids become better team players and better people too. So let's see what I9 Sports facilities have for us. Come on, guys. Oh, we can see someone up there. Let's go. Hello, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
Thanks for coming in today.
No problem. What's your name?
I'm Logan.
Oh, Logan. Nice to meet you, Logan.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Matthew.
Nice to meet you.
I'm from the Cdl News. And we just want to talk about something about the partnership, right?
Okay,
Can you
yeah.
help us?
Yeah, so our project partner is Ken Traeger. He's a alumnus of Greenville University, and he played baseball here.
That's really interesting to know. Wow.
Close ties. Yeah, so he started out in Denver. He was a franchise owner there, and then he moved to Nashville, where he's the franchise owner now. And he has been influential in our project and giving us feedback and being a big help.
Wow, that's very interesting to know. Do you mind if we go around and check the building?
Sure, yeah.
Thank you so much for that invitation. There is, guys, I9 Sports. Let's see who else we can find here. Well, guys, let's continue this adventure. Here Hi guys, what's your name?
Enrique. Nice to meet you.
Tori, my name is Matthew. We're from Cdl News. You know guys, we're parked here right now in I9 Sports and we just want to know something else about I9 Sports. I know you guys are coaches and everything. I know you guys help the social media platform for I9 Sports, so would you mind saying something about that?
Yeah, sure, perfect. Thank you, Matthew. So basically a little bit of the market that we're into. Youth sports has been growing exponentially in the US in the past years. So just have an idea, Matthew, since 2019, 56% of the kids ages 6 to 17, they have been participating one time in sport. The government though has a plan until 2030 to increase this number to 66% of all the youth.
Wow, that's a high goal.
It is. So we have some time for it, but some industries that help with it is like us, I9 Sports, YMCA and RCX are some big companies who work with youth child. And some of the mainly sports that we play, it's volleyball, soccer, lacrosse, tennis, flag football, baseball, and yeah, that's it, man.
That's really good. How about you, Tori?
So the project we got to do together with I9 Sport and Ken Traeger was to create a 52-week schedule of social media posts for their Facebook and Instagram accounts. And the target group we tried to reach with these posts were the mothers of the kids that we want to enroll in I9 Sports. So we tried to use a lot of stock photos of children playing with their mothers, and we tried to call on the mothers to put their kids in youth sports and highlight the benefits of having your children in youth sports. And a secondary goal for us was to create a more consistent graphic identity of I9 Sport, because since I9 Sport is a franchise, there's a lot of different I9 Sports accounts out there on social media. So we try to make our posts look very consistent and look the same throughout all the media.
Wow, that's very interesting, guys. Thank you so much for that. I know you guys are working. I'll let you guys work and we'll see what else we have here. Welcome back, guys. We're here with
Brady Malby.
Nice to meet you, Brady. We just talked to some of your friends and they were explaining us about the project you guys were helping I9 Sports put apart. So can you tell us something about the project, how it went, you know?
Yeah, so we did a 52-week social media schedule, and so what we ended up doing is first we ended up talking to leading experts in the field of social media. Luckily, I9 Sports and Greenville is connected with a man named Rob Clark, who's the leader of the Tall family, and he has a big social media following on multiple accounts, and he has been doing it for years. He's been very successful. So we learned a lot of the reels and the strategies for him and kind of that business inside of it. On top of that, we do have previous experience on YouTube and kind of short film.
Now to wrap it up, we're gonna be showing you some of the posts these guys have created for I9 Sports. Let's get to it.
Let's play football. World Cup! World Cup! World Cup! World Cup! I count money. I count money.
Well, thank you, Logan. That's all, guys. Back to you in the studio.
Hi, now I'm here with Francis and she's going to talk to us a little bit about First Generation.
Hi, Generation is a nonprofit organization in East St. Louis that helps young adults with entrepreneurship and financial literacy. They also have a summer program that has studies that they can learn in the summer.
I'm here with Paris Greenman, who is the founder of First Generation. Paris, can you talk to us a little bit about what First Generation is and does?
So First Generation is a non-profit organization based in East St. Louis. We focus on business education and financial literacy. We believe, and I believe, that those tools are what we need to use to uplift our youth and allow them to start creating generational wealth.
Thank you. What do you think about the event so far?
It's been amazing. So many people came out and supported. I have students that are in First Generation here volunteering and helping out. All of our sponsors like Prairie Farms, City of Joy Fellowship Church, Z1 Automotive, landers, towing. This would not have been possible without everybody. Ski. So we're super thankful and appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for your words, and we'll see you guys with more interviews. Hello again. Now I'm here with AJ, and he's going to talk a little bit to us about all the organization behind this event.
So there's a lot of organizing to do before we even started this. It was an insane amount. I will say I give props to anyone who puts together a 3v3 tournament or any sort of event. There's a lot of work behind the scenes that needs to be done. It was a lot of work, but it was really worth it to help out these kids in East St. Louis. I just have to give big thanks to everyone who had donated and to all of our sponsors. It really helps out to help Parrish expand what he's trying to do in East St. Louis. It was really fun being able to go out and do service projects in East St. Louis, like cleaning up and going down by the lake and be able to clean up all the trash that we could.
Okay, and lastly, we have Nate.
And all in all, I would say today has been an excellent turnout. The participation, the energy, the attendance, everybody was just so involved and had a great time. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think this was a great event, and at the end of the day, the most important thing is that a lot of kids will get benefits from this. And yeah, this will support a good organization like First Generation, and I think it was a pretty good event.
At the end of the day, it's all for the kids at the end of the day. But we're going to pass it on to our next group, who I'm sure will give you an even better presentation than this. This is John Pablo signing off.